As you can also observe, right now my pedaling is a little bit slower than before, and the reason why it is because my fitness it is not as it used to be. I am a little bit overweight, but I don't care. I also enjoy cycling as much as I can. And perhaps another thing that can explain, let me make an excuse. It is that my crankset has the lowest range of my crankset has 42 feet. And in my rear cassette, I guess the biggest gear, in my rear cassette is 24. And I am pedaling as it was used to be in the old times, in the times in which strong and force, how strong the cyclist was matter. The time in the, let's say, in the 70s or in the 80s, in which force was most important that aerobical condition. You can see, perhaps some of you know that in the 70s, 60s, also in the 80s, the style of pedaling was quite different from the style that we are right now observing. And that is why that happened. Perhaps at that time people believed that what makes you being a good cyclist was more your strength than your aerobical capacities. But later, in the 90s or in the late 80s, a lot of people discovered that it was not necessary to be a strong cyclist in order to go fast. And they decided to change the ratio of the cranksets.